Well, okay. And really, I always talk about. I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm sorry, this is a really bad transition, but now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about basic assault rifle. And what I mean by that is just anytime you hear the word basic assault rifle, this is what I'm talking about. I say basic assault rifle tips, basic assault rifle strategies. It all means the same thing. Basic assault rifle tactics. It all means the same thing. Now, what are basic assault rifle stuff? The In general, all assault rifles in Soldier Front and other games, they carry the same assault rifle, the same basic layout for assault rifles. There are many different variations on it, so you will find that out more maybe in these tutorials and also when you play on your own. But in general, the way assault rifles work, the way they shoot, they are almost all the same. Of course, like I said, variations. The first way of shooting an assault rifle is going full auto, and what that is just holding your trigger down, your mouse button. Mouse button and trigger are the same thing, really, but you can customize trigger to any button. But holding the trigger down all the way, never releasing it while the target is in front of you. And let me just demonstrate that real quick. That is fully automatic. Key features on that: you get the most bullets heading towards your target's general direction in the fastest amount of time. But the downside to that is that it is the most inaccurate, and a lot of those bullets, if the enemy is in the distance, will not hit. Like say that window in front of me, that's the target, and that's a pretty big target. I'll go full auto on it. Let's see. See, I missed a lot of bullets, and that was a pretty big target. So in general, you are going to use full auto in close quarters. See, I'm close to this target, so I can go full auto, and every single bullet is hitting it. So that is really the key features of fully automatic. It's really used for up close, or if the enemy is really weak and you are just spraying as many bullets towards the enemy as possible. Also, the second way of firing is called bursting, and what bursting is holding your trigger down but releasing it while the target is still in front of you. You're releasing it intentionally while the target is in front of you. And let me go ahead and give some bursts. That's 3-round burst. Here's 2-round burst. Here's 4-round burst. And bursting. The key features of that is you get a lot of bullets heading towards your enemy in a short amount of time. It is controlled though. You'll get a good amount of bullets. A good amount of bullets going, but then there's a little break in there. But the key feature also is that it's a little more accurate than fully automatic, so you can get bullets to your enemy fast, and it will be accurate, just like that. And now the third way, well, actually, bursting is bursting is a really good tactic in really all ranges, from far distance to close range. I use it. It really depends on the guns, but bursting is a very key thing to use. Some guns you burst maybe 15 rounds after you fire 15 rounds you stop bursting. Some you burst only 2 rounds, but it's really your judgment. In the distance you might only burst 2 rounds. Up closer, you might burst 5. Or whatever. It's your own variation. It's your call. Remember that. And the third way to fire your gun is called single fire, and that is only clicking your trigger once to fire 1 bullet. But you can do that really fast. You can do it really slow. Like here's slow single fire. Oops, I had a burst in there. And here's fast single fire. And if you want to hear how I click the fast single fire, listen to this. Well, I had a few bursts in there also, but really the key feature of single fire is that it does have the slowest rate of fire. It will get the bullets to the enemy the slowest, but it will have the most likelihood of hitting the enemy. It is the most accurate. So this is the most useful for long distance. This is where you're going to use it the most. And you're just going to fire single shots from long range. That's really where it comes in most handy. Of course, you know, you can use it at any range. You can use any of these at any range. It's your call. Every gun is different. Be flexible. Know this. Soldier Front is always updating. I only know so much about these guns. I don't use them all the time. So what I might say, you know, use 3-round burst. Oh my gosh, I am sorry about that. So I might say use 3-round burst. Gosh, really taking the quality down of this video. But only use 3-round burst 5 times. You know, 5-round burst. That's what you should use in medium range. I am very sorry. That kind of threw me off my flow here. And you might find out that actually, you know, you can use 7-round burst, or you can go full auto. Whatever. It's your call. This game's always updating. I don't know everything there is to know about these guns, so I am very sorry about that. But you know, I'm just giving some really basic insight. You're gonna pick up on this on your own. Also, basic assault rifle tips. Really, what you're aiming for when you're fighting the enemy is to get the most bullets to hit the enemy, because you want to kill the enemy as fast as possible. So that is why that is really how you make your judgment on if you should single fire, burst fire, or full auto, or if you should change it up, or whatever you got to do. That is really what your goal is. So that is how you make your decision. Some people would say, many people asked me in the past, how do I shoot it? When do I single fire? When do I burst? When do I full auto? And I would generally, I generally just say, okay, single fire and burst is more for distance, or single fire is more for distance, burst is medium range, full auto is more close range. But it's your call. And some people would really take me literally on that stuff. Like they would see an enemy in the distance, they would always single fire. They would see an enemy medium range, they would always burst fire. They would see an enemy close range, they would always go full auto. No, you don't want to do that. You want to make your own judgments and figure out how many bullets are hitting the enemy. If you're not killing them as fast as you are, if bullets are missing and they're not hitting the enemy, you most likely want to change to a slower rate of fire. So try that out and make your own judgments. That's what you want to do.